To give this thing a go here, getting on the highway. Oh yeah. Here it is, the 2024 Suzuki GSX-GT 1000cc. Got the GSX-R motor in it, quick shifter, Brembo brakes, LED, 24 model, $14,199. How could you go wrong? Just like it sits. The first thing you'll notice is this beautiful TFT screen. It's got adjustable traction control, 5 traction control levels. It's got a quick shifter on it. It's got 3 different performance modes. It redlines at 11,750. This is a 6.5-inch TFT screen. It also has cruise control. It's got the easy start Suzuki system, where you just push the button and you don't have to hold it down, it'll start. Look at that beautiful TFT screen. Let's get going, see what this thing's like. Man, it's got the GSX-R motor in it, just a little detuned. Man, Plano Kawasaki Suzuki has got some great specials right now. Get with them. I'm a little bit hoarse today, so I apologize for that, but I want to keep y'all with some first rides. I've been wanting to ride this thing, and Plano Kawasaki Suzuki Aprilia was nice enough to let me ride it. I ride something new here every Saturday. Man, it's got a ride-by-wire throttle, so no cables. And man, this thing is crisp. I can tell you that. The brakes on it, I'm using the front brake just to creep. This is the first thing I can tell you really is the seat is super comfortable. My hands are above my hips. So the rider triangle is very comfortable. Got your blinker. Man, that TFT screen is gorgeous. It's got your ride mode. You can go to the paddle shifter right here. We're going to take a left. Also, too, I've got my Dragy on here, which is a telemetry device. Man, that quick shifter is spot on. Wow. It's got your gear selector right there. This bike is well balanced. Very, very comfortable bike. Tells your temp in there, how many miles you've been. Air temperature outside says 70. It's actually a little chilly here today, but we're gonna give this thing a go. And I tell you what, this is definitely for $14,199. Brembo brakes, TFT screen, cruise control. How could you go wrong? And a 1000cc motor. Let's get out here and go. Oh man, that quick shifter. That quick shifter is, it's definitely top 2 or 3 that I've ever rode with. I mean, it is butter. Also, too, this bike has the Ride Suzuki app, which you can download. And what's really cool about it is you can connect your phone to it. You can do all your audio stuff, so anything you would have on your phone, or you know, all your contacts, your phone contacts would show up on the screen, and you should be seeing a display of that right now. You can do maps through it in 3D maps, which is BMW. I don't even think has that. I have a BMW that does maps, but the maps are kind of really basic. It's like an arrow going right or left. It's not like a Google view, but man, this bike is nice. I tell you what, I rode a bunch of Suzukis this year and a bunch of Kawasaki's. Suzuki has definitely got the value in their motorcycles. I mean, for $14,000, it's got a class-leading motor that I've heard they've put this motor in 180,000 units over the year. This 1,000cc motor, so it is a proven platform. But I can sure tell you, it's a whole lot cheaper than one of those. Probably 7,000 to 8,000 cheaper than an Indian or Harley. And two different kind of bikes, but anyways. Man, this thing rides good. It does your rebound and dampening on your front forks. I'm trying to show that to you, but the handlebars are in the way. All the fit and finishes on these are good. Man, this thing is crisp. That screen will actually invert and go to, there's two different modes you can go to, a black version or a white version. Right now it's set on automatic, so this is a super nice bike right here. Man, this bike scoots. This is like a GSX-R family version. Ooh, gotta watch it. This is the family grocery getter for a GSX-R 1000. Same motor, just a little detuned, but every bit as potent. And it's got the bottom end. We're going to take this thing up on the highway, and before I get done, stay with me. We're going to use this Dragy telemetry device, and I'll give you some 0 to like 70 times. Oh yeah, man, this bike is so well, it's hard to describe. The front brakes are perfect. I mean, just perfect. Not too much, not too grabby, but perfect. I'm a 30-inch inseam. 3/4 of each foot is on the ground. Your high beam, your flash to pass is there. I don't know if you can see it in that bumper. It uses the left light on just the running light. You turn the flash to pass on, or the high beam, and it turns the right light on. They're both LED. But man, it's got a really good exhaust tone. Super good exhaust tone. I tell you what, all the fit and finish, all the screws on these, this red candy paint, I don't know if you can see it, it's just glowing. Beautiful paint job. All the fit and finish on here, all the switch controls, everything are definitely high end. I mean, they do not feel cheap, they don't look cheap. You go through your rider modes here. You can go through all your information there. Mile per gallon. The foot pegs are under the balls of my hip, maybe a little bit more forward, so it's very comfortable. Man, this thing just rides so good. And I know it's hard to hear me because I'm hoarse. I don't feel bad. I just sound like crap. I kissed my wife last week. She had something and I caught it. But I probably sound like a gremlin. Or I don't even know what a gremlin sounds like. But anyways, it's got a USB connection up here in the front. We're going to give this thing a go here, getting on the highway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This thing does not play around. This is for real. This bike is so fun. This bike is so fun. I'll tell you what, I've been so impressed by this Suzuki line of what you get for the dollar bill. I'm just blown away. I mean, $14,000. The mirrors, I'm going 60 mile an hour. You can see out of them on the highway, as you can see. This quick shifter is really nice. I tell you what, if you've never had a quick shifter, it's clutchless shifting. Watch the gear position down. You don't need the clutch. If you ever have a bike with that, you'll never buy another one without it. More of your Highline bikes are going with it. But Suzuki's actually put it on this. This is about $1,000 ad by the time you buy the unit and put it on. This comes factory with it. How could you go wrong? And the brakes are super nice too. All LED lights, LED turn signals, LED rear light. We're going to go down here and turn around. Man, this bike, I'm going to get it up a little bit faster. I really don't feel the wind's about right there. Right there. This bike has definitely got the punch. This is like a sport bike with, it comes with the saddlebags on the back, but you can always take them off. You can definitely ride two people up on this. It's got passenger pegs. The color is beautiful. But man, I tell you what, Suzuki, it handles very well. It's very sure-footed. It's not bobbing and skipping all over the road. Very sure-footed bike. It's a Tesla behind me. It's almost the same identical color. He's probably going, babe, look, there's a bike that matches our car. Man, I tell you what, Suzuki has got some awesome deals till Christmas. Reach out to them up there at Plano, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Aprilia, because they got some killer financing right now from the factories. They are Texas' biggest dealer, so they're going to have the lowest interest rates and the best financing terms. Or if you have your own bike, if you have your own financing, you're more than welcome to use them. But they'll help you do anything they can to get into a bike. Like I say, I know I sound like crap. My wife would probably say I look like crap too, but anyways, I feel great today. Being able to get out on this bike is so nice. Man, this bike rides so good. I mean, I feel like I want to go to a racetrack on this. It feels so sure-footed. This is about 150, 160 horsepower bike. This is the perfect horsepower to really push something. I mean, you know, there's bikes with 180, 200 horsepower. It's kind of overkill. And when you go over the 150, 160 horsepower mark, you start paying crazy amounts of money for that extra horsepower. And it's really a waste. Let's give this thing a go. Man, the brakes are so nice on this. There's no way you could outstop that car easily, running probably 3 times the speed. You could outstop that Range Rover. I mean, that's how good the brakes feel. But we're going to hop off, hop back on the highway and then hop off. And then I'll give you a big walk around on it and show you some of the other features on it. It's got beautiful, like, dark gold wheels. It'd be super easy to clean up. It's got your USB outlet right there. That TFT screen is beautiful. It's as good as any other manufacturer. Very clear. Very clear. Got your riding mode there. Traction control mode there. quick shifter mode there. You can turn that quick shifter off. I don't know why you'd want to, but it's got the Suzuki easy start system, so if you don't have a lot of the gas on when you take off, it'll kind of give it a little gas to help you, but not enough to, you know, wheelie the bike or nothing. But so, man, what have y'all thought about the first rides I've done this year? I hope you like them. We're gonna keep doing them every weekend. It's December. I guess I could turn my blinker on. It's December here in Texas, so right now the weather's saying like 60, 70 degrees next week, but eventually it's going to cool down, and I might have a week or two that I missed. But make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you, if you like this kind of stuff, you hit that like button. Helps put the video in the ranking. I tell you what, I'm so honored to be hooked up with Plano Kawasaki and Mike Cannon up there, the sales manager, and all the salespeople. They just bend over backwards to help me. They just had a bikes and coffee this morning every first Saturday of the month. Man, I don't know why I pulled that clutch. It's a bad Bama Jamma right here, man. I tell you what, you know, sometimes I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I keep thinking, you know, maybe I'm getting a little older, which I know I'm getting older, but maybe I need to be a little bit more conservative and not ride these fast bikes or own a fast bike. And I tell you what, after all these first rides this year, it's kind of been like a ding-dong in the head. Like, was she smoking that? Everybody's got one of those vaporizers in their hands. But anyways, you don't have to spend a ton of money to have an absolute blast. But anyways, I'll let go of that story. But this is a super bike, man. You can have a lot of fun. There's not another bike I know of in the $14,000 class that's going to have anything comparable to this. This is a 24 model with a new factory warranty that handles like a sport bike. Got a sport bike motor in it, just a little detuned. But let me pull over so y'all can get one more look at this, and then I'm going to turn that Dragy app on, and we're going to get some telemetry information here. Let me see here. I'll pull over up here, and this is a beautiful bike. Wow, wow, wow. See, if that phone is still there, that was there last week. Isn't that crazy that I'd pull over here to see that? Anyways, let me jump off. I'll give you one more last look at this bike. Man, it's beautiful. All LED, rear running light, blinkers. Look at the beautiful gold wheels on it. It's got the gold trellis frame. Look at that paint job. That candy red paint is gorgeous. Comes with the bags here. Lockable bags. You can also take them off if you wanted to have your wife on there, or you could leave them on there with her on there. Got two headlights up front. The left one's going to be on high beam. When you go to high beam, it'll have these or running lights. The screen, 2024 S1000 GT Plus, $14,199. Got Dunlop tires on it. Let's see, 190/50 on the back. Look at that huge back tire. This is a boss looking bike, man. Boss looking. Well, hey, make sure you're subscribed. If you like this video, make sure you give it a good thumbs up. And that's about it for this video. Thank you for riding with me. Make sure you're subscribed. We'll see you on the next one. I'm going to show you this Dragy app here in a minute and how it works. There's a link in my description where you can get one, save yourself some money. Well, here's how the Dragy works. You'll turn the app on. I'm screen recording this. There's all the you can do a custom mode, so that's what we're going to do. It's on right now, so we're going to pull out, and when we hit 20 miles an hour, it's going to start clocking all these off. So stay with me and you'll see it. There we go. We're ready. The Dragy, I've got a link for Dragy in the description of my video where you can save some money, but it is the most accurate data transmission device as far as telemetry you can get. So, and it works. Here we go. Once we get up to 20, it's going to start going. Here we go. And you should have seen that.